Greetings and welcome to Don Blondo Hall of Fame, Veterans, Sports Cards, and more. To our Hall of Fame Friday, episode 136, Pete Hill. Hopefully you all are having a great Friday. By now you probably should have seen some of my live videos from Cooperstown. I'm still in Cooperstown, but this is pre-recorded before I left for my trip to bring my Hall of Fame Friday, episode 136, Pete Hill, to my channel. So, Pete Hill, John Preston Pete Hill, October 12th, 1882, is when he was born, and he passed away on November 19th, 1951. Was an American outfielder and manager in baseball's Negro Leagues from 1899 to 1925. He played for the Philadelphia Giants, Leland Giants, the Chicago American Giants, the Detroit Stars, the Milwaukee Bears, and the Baltimore Black Sox. Hill starred for teams owned by Negro League executive Rube Foster for much of his playing career. He was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2006. As far as his early life, though he was thought to have been born Joseph Preston Hill in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on October 12, 1880, recent research has shown that Hill's first name was John and that he was probably born on October 12, 1882 in Culpeper County, Virginia. Some sources indicate a birth year of 1883 or 1884. He lived in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the time of the 1900 census. As far as his career, the 6'1", 215-pound Hill was considered the most important member of three of the most talented Negro League teams to ever play. Author William McNeill referred to Hill as black baseball's first superstar, citing Hill's speed, his strong throwing arm, and his ability to hit for batting average and or for power. He spent much of his career playing for teams run by Negro League pioneer Rube Foster. Foster usually built his team around Hill. From 1904 to 1907, he was the star left fielder for Sol White's great-hitting Philadelphia Giants. Also during this time, like many Negro League stars of the era, Hill spent some time in a few other leagues, mainly the Cuban Winter League in 1910 to 1911. He led the league in batting average with .365. Foster decided to form the American Giants, which chiefly consisted of Foster's best players from Leland, including Hill, who was made team captain. In the first year of the American Giants' existence, Hill came to be known as one of its best hitters. He hit safely in 115 of 116 games that year against all levels of competition. While he faced most minor league level opponents, some of his opposition consisted of major league quality pitching, including Eddie Plank, Chief Bender, Nap Rucker, and Mordecai Brown. Cumberland Posey, owner of the Homestead Grays and famous black baseball player, manager, and executive, once called Hill the most consistent hitter of his time. He has also maintained that the left-handed Hill could hit both left-handers and right-handers equally well. Besides being a top-class hitter, Hill was known to have great power, although not enough home run and RBI numbers were preserved for precise statistics, as well was the case with other Negro League players. Sports writer and fellow player Jimmy Smith put Hill on his 1909 American team. While playing for Foster, the two had a close relationship. In 1919, Foster asked Hill to become the player-manager of the newly formed Detroit Stars. Hill was then 36 years old, but agreed to take on the job. By his third year, Hill was respected by his players and continued to hit with an average of .388 in 1921 to lead the Stars. After his stint with Detroit, he went on to play with 3 more Negro League clubs, as spending time in other leagues. As his playing career came to an end, he played his last game with the Baltimore Black Sox in 1925, and Hill attempted to follow in Foster's footsteps and take the baseball front office job. His final position in pro baseball was as field manager of the 1924-25 Baltimore Black Sox. Later in life and his legacy. Hill died at age 69 in Buffalo, New York, and he was buried in the Holy Sepulchre Cemetery in Alsip, Illinois. In a poll taken in 1952 by the African-American weekly Pittsburgh Courier, poll named Hill the 4th best outfielder in Negro League history, behind Oscar Charleston, Monty Irvin, and Cristobal Torrente. An all-star team compiled by Cumberland Posey in 1944 also hosted Hill as one of the greatest Negro League outfielders. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2006, along with 16 other Negro League and pre-Negro League figures. In late July 2010, the Hall of Fame announced that it would commission a new plaque to correct Hill's name from Joseph Preston Hill to John Preston Hill. The new plaque was unveiled at a ceremony on October 12, 2010, attended by Hill's relatives and researchers. Although he died in Buffalo, New York, he is buried in Holy Sepulchre Cemetery in Alsip, Illinois, and his grave, originally unmarked, has a marker provided by SABR. So there you go, Pete Hill. Outfielder, born October 12, 1882, Culpeper County, Virginia, in the United States. He died November 19, 1951, at the age of 69 in Buffalo, New York. He batted left and threw right. Negro League debut was 1899 for the Pittsburgh Keystones. His last appearance was 1925 for the Baltimore Black Sox. The teams he played for is the Pittsburgh Keystones in 1899, the Cuban X-Giants 1901 to 1902, 1905 to 1907, the Philadelphia Giants from 1903 to 1907, the Club Fay 1906 and 7, the Habanas 1907 through 12, Leland Giants 1908 to 10, Brooklyn Royal Giants 1908 to 1909, the Chicago American Giants 1911 to 1918, the San Francisco Park 1915, the Detroit Stars 1919 to 21, the Milwaukee Bears 1923, and the Baltimore Black Sox in 1924 and 25. His career highlights and awards: Negro League Baseball lifetime batting average of .326. And again, he became a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 2006. The election method was the Committee on African American Baseball. So there you have it, Pete Hill's Hall of Fame biography for your Hall of Fame Friday. Episode 136 for Pete Hill. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It's not too long when you have a short biography to just kind of put up, get it all recorded and taken care of in my channel, so I keep on schedule. Again, a late breaking announcement. Probably next year in 2024, I'm going to try and go through the Hall of Famers on a more rapid pace. Instead of just Hall of Fame Friday, we'll probably be done Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I'll probably change my schedule but every once in a while I might throw in something different instead of that. That'll allow me to go through the Hall of Famers a little bit quicker and get them recorded on my channel for prosperity's sake. And then, as long as my YouTube channel stays up, we'll keep providing new baseball content for you. baseball cards, and all that kind of good stuff. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and you never know. I might have 2 videos pop up today on Hall of Fame Friday. One from Cooperstown, and this one here that's scheduled for 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and when I get back from vacation, I'll try and hop on some of your channels. Okay? But until then, you all take care. This is Don Blomdahl saying, it's not just words, but be blessed. Thanks for popping into the stream here and catching Hall of Fame Friday, episode 136 with Pete Hill. Take care and have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye for now.